You are now watching Griftcast IRL, brought to you in part by Monkey and a Computer, in association with Danger Zone Productions. Also helped by Fat Guy and a Computer. It's that one show that you watch sometimes or whatever. Welcome back. Welcome back, suckers. Anyways, I never like coming out without the intro. Kind of just like defeats the whole purpose of having one. Because, you know, you just got to like give people some time to like join in. But then people complain about it in your comments. But, bro, why is your intro 5 minutes long, dude? Like, get to the freaking point. And then they're like, oh, it's not a video. It's a live stream. So who's like dumb in that situation? Is it me or is it them? Who's the asshole? That's the real question. Is like, who sucks? Is it me? Is it you? Is it everybody? Is it Marco Rubio? Is it Ted Cruz? Ted Bundy? Ted whatever? I don't know. I guess it's time to start the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Griftcast IRL. I'll be your host today. My name is Manuel Chavez the Third, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. And yeah, welcome back. Sorry I'm on so late or whatever. I had to work today, but then the work order got canceled halfway through. So I have to work tomorrow late and the next day late, but then I gotta start the other gig. So yeah, I got a lot of shit going on. Got a lot of stuff going on. A little hyped, I guess, a little bit. I drank an energy drink, expecting that I was gonna have to be, you know, muscling through the evening. So I'm still a little hyped. So I figured I might as well just go live, right? Might as well go live. Might as well go live. Oh, cool. Cool. So what's up? No one here yet. What's up, Obituarium? What's up, Triple Crown? And yeah, let's get to the point. Intro over. No, dude, that's my intro. That's how it's always going to be. I'm going to come up with just more and more stuff to say before people start filling up the chat with like words. And if you don't fill up the chat words, I'm just going to make the intro like 10 minutes long. And it's just going to be that opening screen and me saying stupid stuff, dumb stuff. I mean, I just wish I could like put some music in there, you know? I wish all that stuff would work, but no. Rambo Studio gotta be like, nah. Whatever. I guess I could do what I wanted to do if I just went back to doing it how I used to. Oh. But it is a lot of work. Anyways. What the heck did we even talk about yesterday? Oh, yeah, our show yesterday was about nothing. Right, yeah, nothing. That's what I felt like. I think I was talking about networking equipment and shit I wanted to talk about for like 2 hours or whatever. It was actually all right. Felt pretty good, man. Feels good, man. It was for a Saturday night. What's today? Sunday? Ugh. Sundays. The Lord's Day. Not supposed to work today. Today's just like a stupid day for people to schedule work orders. I gotta tell you. Sunday's a dumb day for that, man. People never show up places. I was sitting in some spot for like 2 hours this morning or whatever. I had already been to this place one time, and I'm all like, why are you guys scheduling this shit on a Sunday? People ain't never going to show up on a Sunday in this town. I'm like, you don't understand. But they didn't listen or whatever, you know. They're foreigners, so they're just like, it's Sunday. What's the big deal? It's like, why people go to church, man? You know? They ain't going to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're sitting in a pew. You know what I'm saying? They're out there praising the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh. You know? What are the songs? Hallelujah. That's the only word in the song, right? So you just say it a bunch of different ways, right? Hallelujah. 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 Right. What no? Is that how it goes? Yeah. I don't know if that's how it goes or whatever. I do know that there is like news. I guess we got like news to talk about, right? Israel, Ukraine, the United States, storms, tornadoes, terror. I mean, there's just a lot happening. The fat being trimmed, right? Elon Musk going over there like a surgeon, just chopping up the government, just trimming out all the fat, firing shitloads of people, locking down the government so taxpayer money isn't get wasted on quote unquote dumb shit. I mean, you gotta like it. I like it. I look at it every day and I think about it like, maybe it has moved along, maybe we are within the sphere or in that area. What would you even call the area? Like, what would you have done? Honestly, what would you have done? What could have you have done? I don't know. Everything that I'm looking at is making me worried about the future. With all the good comes in the bad, right? We got people over in different countries trying to tell us that, nah, this is how it's going to be. You don't get to tell me how it's going to go down, right? I guess that's where we're going to go with Mr. Yellow says, a lot of Ice Poseidon news. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Ice Poseidon has been not around for a long time, but the fact that his name is popping up a lot, and I saw a video of him getting like stalked by somebody or whatever. I would not want to be that guy. But then again, like the people that you surround yourself with when you're a streamer are the people that, you got to deal with because you're a dumbass. So, maybe he brought it upon himself with the way that he interacted throughout the time frame on, his earlier incarnations. I don't know. I remember seeing all that shit and said, yeah, don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm happy with my lunchy. I didn't even have lunchy back then. I was like, I'm happy fucking drinking beers and solving these stupid puzzles. Right? And now I can't even solve puzzles anymore. I don't even want to solve them. Don't even want to do it. Whatever. But it's like, I'm just emulating and I'm doing my best impression of Zelenskyy because I guess we'll just start there. Zelenskyy says that, guess what, guys? He ain't gonna be accepting no plea deals, bro. Suck a dick. Suck a these nuts. You see the video of him like fucking, shaking his shit or whatever.
Thing that President Trump said this week. He did not say yes when he was asked if he sees Ukraine as an equal member in the peace process. He did say later that Ukraine would have a seat at the table. Have you been given any assurances that Ukraine will have an equal seat at the negotiating table?
So I will never accept any decisions between the United States and Russia about Ukraine. Never. And our people, never. And our adults and children and everybody. It can't be so. This is the war in Ukraine against us. And it is our human losses. And we are thankful for all the support, unity between USA, in USA, around Ukraine support, bipartisan unity, bipartisan support. We're thankful for all of this. But there is no any leader in the world who can really make a deal with Putin without us, about us.
Thing that President Trump said.
Cool. So yeah, coming out the gate hard, dude. Zelenskyy. I haven't seen Little Dictator in a while, but Little Dictator is saying, nah, dog, ain't about it. You guys can't have negotiations without me. I need to be at the table. Scarface needs to be at the table. Little Cokehead needs to be at the table. Is it okay to call him Little Cokehead? I don't care. I'm gonna call him that anyway. I mean, to hear that he's not even going to accept a peace deal negotiated between Trump and Putin just because he may or may not be at the table is pretty alarming and quite vexing, if you ask me. I mean, that doesn't seem to be like some normal stuff that you should be doing if you were this guy, right? Like, you should be getting down on your knees and praising the United States and happy for everything that we done for him. Sure, I understand You've been babied with the Biden administration where they were just pumping you full of everything that you asked for. And then you got a big head thinking, yeah, I'm playing on the same table as the United States. I'm a big boy now. Not realizing that you're a little puppet man. And now all those people that have been puppeting you around don't exist anymore or aren't around to, give you those little something. Starting to realize it, right? And then you got to look at the propaganda that's coming around it, right? Coming around it. Let's look at it. What does he say? He's getting pressed out of Japan. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious, actually. Let's see. Mr. Yellow says he always looks like an AI to me after that fake AI video of him. What fake AI video of him? There's so many. Look at this. Yeah, we're Ukrainian. We're fighting the Russians. You got to help us, United States. We need another $100 billion to beat the Russians, to beat the Ruskies. I mean, remember when we were seeing videos of these guys with like Nazi patches and shit like that? And then they're like running around calling Trump a Nazi. But then if Trump is a Nazi, why isn't he more about, investing in these motherfuckers? I mean, the logical sense of all of this shit just is there is none. There's none. But this is the kind of propaganda they put out. They don't seem like a peaceful people to me. They don't seem like folks that are trying to, end the war with Russia. I mean, all we gotta be like is like, well, guess what, Putin, you failed. You don't get anything. They don't get anything. You guys stop fighting and everybody's happy. Can we do that? Like, doesn't seem that difficult, right? But does Zelenskyy really want that kind of shit to happen is the real question here. Does Zelenskyy want the war to stop? Because if the war stops, that means that he ain't getting the monies anymore. And he wants the monies, doesn't he? Right? That was the whole reason for doing it. That was the whole reason for going and prostrating himself in front of NATO and us getting paraded around is because, he was supposed to be our main big gun going after what was happening over there in Ukraine. And Ukraine. Is that how you say it? Ukraine. Slava Ukraina. Is that how you say it? I don't know, dude. I mean, obviously, I feel like, Ukraine should be able to still be Ukraine or whatever. But, like, honestly, Vladimir Putin is a scary motherfucker. Dog. Vladimir Putin. Putin's a scary motherfucker. Like, I don't think that I want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that guy. I would let Trump handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's handling, I guess, Gaza. We'll get to that. But, I mean, overall, obviously, look at this. Sherman, war is hell. Zelenskyy, war is not so bad. War is not so bad. I mean, just looking up Zelenskyy and going over the X.com really does kind of give you an idea where people are sitting at this one. 4 million of we the people's tax dollars went into your pocket to make Zelenskyy more likable. Ben Stiller, pay us back, you son of a bitch. Really? $4 billion for that Ben Stiller stunt? Nah, dog. What's this? The look on Zelenskyy and Macron's faces are priceless. Wait, let's take a look. La da 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 da. Out's the motherfucking Digo Double G Snoop Dogg. La da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DRE Dr. Dre, motherfucker. Anyways, okay, I get it. Yeah, their faces did look a little. Trump is smiling. Macron not smiling. Zelenskyy got the shit-eating smirk thinking like, yes, I will be able to press the Donald Trump. I will be able to take him down and make him see what I want. He will send me more billions of dollars. It will be great. I don't think it'll be great, bro. Ain't nobody wanted it. Let's see. Zelenskyy canceled elections in Ukraine. Listen to the applause Zelenskyy received in Munich. This is what this sounds like to celebrate democracy instead of destroying it. Wow, let's see. Man, they seem to like his ass. seems to be getting a little play, dude. What the hell is MSC? What is this weird fucking language on this? Is that German? Munich Security Conference. German. I'll be honest with you. It doesn't sound like a happy clap. It kind of sounds like, they're all just clapping because they receive the applause sign. Like, I'm sure that there's an applause sign around here somewhere. But then again, if you're celebrating democracy, do you really want this guy? This guy canceled the elections in his country because he was in a war. I thought that was like the opposite of democracy. If all of a sudden Donald Trump gets us into a war 2 years into his presidency and then just kind of stays the president for another 4 years because, I'm a wartime president, you gonna be okay with that? Everybody gonna be fine with that? Some of you guys would be fine with that. Other people would be fucking raging, dog. Yeah, what's this? Zelenskyy slams door on Trump-Putin peace talks, demanding $250 billion from the West to keep their war from ending. Why? You gotta be shitting me! No fucking way!
Україна. Вона повинна бути сильною для будь-якої дипломатії. Хочу ще раз це підкреслити.
Але США не лише потенційний посередник в переговорах, це країна, яка надає величезні обсяги допомоги Україні і яка може спонукати нас до того, щоб ми сіли за стіл.
Obviously, I am just taking my camera off so you guys can see the actual full thing here, which can encourage us to sit down at the negotiating table. What message did you get from Donald Trump during these contacts that you had?
Меседж ви отримали від Дональда Трампа під час тих контактів, які у вас з ним були. Тобто як він каже? Він каже, я стану президентом і сідайте за стіл переговорів. Як це виглядає?
Я думаю, що
at the negotiating table. No, I think he does not say that.
Ми незалежна Україна.
We are an independent Ukraine, and it seems to me that during this war,
Мені здається, в час цієї війни наш народ і
our people and I personally negotiations with the United States, Trump, Biden.
Я особисто в перемовинах зі Сполученими Штатами Америки і з Трампом, і з Байденом, і з іншими європейськими
and other European leaders have proven that the U.S., the rhetoric of sit down and listen is not working.
Лідерами довели, що з нами риторика «сідай і слухай» не працюючи. І це не через те, що
And this is not because we are like that, but because this is how we should treat any country.
Що ми такі, а через те, що так ми повинні відноситись в принципі до будь-якої країни, будь-якого народу, будь-якого лідера. Поважати.
Any people, any leader to respect that.
Це, в принципі, рівність, одна з цих цінностей.
One of these values that we are fighting for today.
За які ми боремося сьогодні.
Yeah. Yeah, don't sound like Zelenskyy wants that. He wants more money. We already sent them $175 billion, and he thinks that he's just going to be able to casually ask for another $250 billion without giving us any collateral up front. And as Teddy in the chat says, 1 million plus dead in a wasted war that should have been settled in a board or courtroom. And that's 100% right there. That is 100%. It should have been settled in a board or courtroom. It should have never gotten that far. Should have never been this far. But then again, they do say that the interview's 3 months old, recorded long before Trump's inauguration May, and it also never mentioned a $250 billion figure. But yeah, who knows? So rather than confirming Kash Patel, our senators are drooling over a wannabe dictator. Yep. That's what they do, though, right? They really like this guy, right? What is this one? The drug addict actor was killing his own citizens before 2022. They canceled the media, Orthodox Church, and elections, and sent a couple of generations of Ukrainian men to their doom while he made billions. Zelenskyy is, in fact, one of the worst dictators of the past 200 years. Facts don't care about your propaganda. Damn. Yeah. Remember when Zelenskyy was meeting with all those celebrities like Sean Penn? Who's this guy? Is that Orlando Bloom? It's all right. I like Johnny Depp better anyway. And then who's this chick? I don't know, but she's redhead, so I guess she gets a pass from me. And then who's this guy right here? Simple Jack? Oh, that's Ben Stiller. Okay, got it. Ben Stiller. But they like flipped the picture. Okay, I get what's going on. Yeah, what's this? Lindsey Graham needs to sit down. American troops are not fighting on behalf of Ukraine. What?
For you, do it what you did for us. Make Ukraine NATO member.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, make Ukraine a NATO member.
Yeah, I'm okay with you being NATO.
Mr. Blacksmith, I remember
being honest with you. I think there are a few countries who are not. My idea is a little bit different.
Donald Trump was on TV too, by the way. Just to point it out there, he was in movies and television shows. So was Zelenskyy. Except for Zelenskyy was shaking around his dingling like a weirdo.
I want Putin to know if he ever does this again, you go into NATO right away. I want to take the mystery out of
Nico. I don't know if Zelenskyy, I just feel more like he might be delusional. Yeah, he is delusional.
What happens?
But we made him that way.
Another invasion.
We made him that way.
You get sanctioned. There's a bunch of bad things come your way. We'll have troops on the ground.
Yeah, dude, Trump was at Home Alone. He was in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think he was in a couple other things that I'm not remembering off the top of my head.
In Ukraine, we'll have American business interest. We'll have a Ukrainian military that nobody in their right mind wants to fight. But how about this idea? If we can't get this man in NATO, like right now, can we tell Putin, if you ever do this again, he's going in NATO like right away?
Sorry, made him.
Do you think he'd do it if that was clear to him? I don't think he would.
We have a question here.
He dropped his Coke. I guess you gotta really think about this shit, dog. Yeah. Zelenskyy is panicking. Is he panicking?
100%. The risk that Russia will occupy Europe is 100%.
If the United States pulls out of NATO, Russia will occupy Europe.
Yes. So not
NATO.
Wait, what the fuck? Since when was Russia going to occupy NATO? Or Europe? Was that on the plan? I thought they were just trying to get whatever properties that they had back. That's crazy. What does Russia think they're going to do? Just take over the whole free world? Who do they fucking think they are? China?
Not all the Europe. They will begin from those countries.
And then, did they even talk to the Jews and get the permission?
As I said, who are big our friends, but small countries who've been in the USSR and the Soviet Union. They will begin and we'll see what will be the answer. But Europe will not answer because they don't have. They will begin to defend itself. Each country defend itself. And at this moment, so Russia will get all the successes with all the territories they will want. I don't know. They will want 30% of Europe, 50%. I don't know. Nobody knows. But they will have this possibility.
Yeah, they have that possibility that they're going to get all of it. They're going to get all of it. The risk that Russia will occupy Europe is 100% if the U.S. pulls out of NATO. Like, what? They're just trying. This dude's seriously trying to saddle us into a third world war. Like, how much more can he fucking put it on for this? 100% war? Does Russia even got the money for that shit, dude? They got the people for that shit. They're barely being able to fucking fight Ukraine. And we've been just sending Ukraine all kinds of drones and weapons and technology and shit. Billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions of dollars, I should say. And they really think that if we take that away, Russia's going to take that, just start taking everything else. You crazy, dude? How are they even going to be able to afford that? How is that even possible? It doesn't make any sense, dude. None of it makes any goddamn sense. But then again, look at this fair point, I guess. Let's see what he says here.
Including the president of Russia will hear you. This is why I have hope.
He is actually deaf, even if he speaks to you. He is deaf by his very nature. Do you understand the difference? And Putin doesn't launch rockets to save money, but to kill people. Do you think you can talk to Putin about technology? your guys were interviewing him, and he told them about tribal history.
Oh shit! We just got a no from Teddy. Hold up! Wait a minute. We got money. Hey, wait a minute. Where's the pop-up? Where's the fucking pop-up? Hey. Where did the fucking pop-up? Where did it go? It's supposed to be on the top. Oh. Wait, hold up. I fix. See, look, there's the pop-up. Yeah, 99-cent super chat came in from Teddy. You guys can't hear the music, but at least we know it came up. Thank you, Teddy, for investing your money into this show right here. We totally appreciate it. That's definitely going into the steak budget for sure. For the lunchy. For the lunchers. For the lunchers. You can see her. She's right there. I think she might be. Are you dead, Lunchy? No, you're not dead. You're just comfy over there. Okay, I was just checking. Usually you want to come up here by now. But you don't want to come up here. That's fine. That's chill. Lay on your blanket. She likes the leopard print shit for some reason. Anyways, I mean, I can't watch any more Zelenskyy videos. I hate that guy. I mean, the whole situation with Zelenskyy seems righteously almost like in an abomination of thought, sound, mind, spring. But then again, we do have to sit there and think about it. And then while we're thinking about it, I got to be like, oh, don't forget to take your daily dose of the quinine, right? Your quinine supplements or whatever. This is the quinine 118,000 milligram blend per bottle. Pure botanical extract. Quinine. It's supposed to help you do stuff or whatever. I don't know. I think it's supposed to help you keep you regular or whatever. It keeps you regular. Makes you poop really good. I suck on tongue like that. And it actually doesn't taste bad. But yeah, there's our daily dose of quinine or whatever. Make sure you take your healthy supplements that you buy from the Alex Jones Show. I don't know if that one's from Alex Jones. That one's probably from like Steve Bannon or some shit. I don't know. I don't know where Cherie gets this shit. I don't know where she gets this shit. I just take it. That's your first little like ad right there for the show. Appreciate that shit. Appreciate me taking the time to show you some shit. Yep. Anyways, now I saw this video from 60 Minutes today talking about what is a crime in Germany. Yeah, I know a lot of German people that probably be moving out of Germany or whatever if they get zinc with it. Like this pure ionic zinc right here from Nature's Answer with black elderberry. Usually I like to put it inside of my big drink like this. You know, you're supposed to measure it out or whatever. So you go like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you drop it all in there. And then after you drop it in there, you know, you just like shoo, 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 shoo. And then it Anyway, somebody's trying to say insulting somebody's not a crime.
Insult somebody in public.
Yes, it is.
And it's
Yes. Yeah, Germany sounds really fucked up. The more that I look into Germany, the more I'm like, damn, dog, never want to go there, dude. Never want to go there. You ain't even got free speech over there, dude. You can't say shit. Can't even call somebody a bad word or a bad name in the street over there. They'll throw your ass in jail, dog. They'll take you out, son. Hate speech? We're going to throw you in jail. Retweet something that you didn't even know was true or not. You just retweeted it. Guilty! Going to jail! Although German jails, I hear, is pretty decent, actually. They'll rehabilitate you in there. They'll give you the the mind probes. They'll put the little things on the side of your head, and then I bet you start doing that shit. So, hey, yeah, you're gonna stop doing that shit. Maybe you won't. I don't know. I don't know what kind of person that you are, to be perfectly honest. What I do know, though, is that this whole entire thing, this whole entire world's getting stranger and stranger. And if we don't start solidifying free speech laws in the United States like they should be, you know, it's going to be a problem. And there's already stuff out there that's targeting people's ability to speak freely. And that's not good. Not good at all. At all. Anyways, what's up, Void Boy? Thank God for the internet police so my feelings don't get hurt. Yeah, dude. Internet police, 100% great. My fifis, they don't need to get hurt. What is ENTWHVAC? And whack. Anyways, it only comes to violence depending on how weak their mind is to primarily respond like that. I guess, maybe. Could be like that. It could be like an indoctrination probe, so they could start like re-atomizing people's minds into the correct mindset of the world and the nor and the thing and the ring and the bay. But then again, I see stuff like this, and it really makes me wonder if, you know, we're stuck now. And I think we are stuck because besides what's going on with Zelenskyy, we got Zelenskyy throwing a fit. He wants more money. He doesn't want Trump negotiating on behalf of him. He wants to be at every single table and every single phone call because he has, I guess, misproportioned his worth in this entire situation. And it's unfortunate, right? But then we got to go look at whatever hell is happening over in Israel, right? Like, how's that one going to be going? Because all that money that we be saving seems like it's just going to be going to bombs, right? And here's Marco Rubio saying some stuff.
Well, he was standing in a country where free speech was weaponized to conduct a genocide. And he met with the head of a political party that has far-right views and some historic ties to extreme groups. The context of that was changing the tone of it.
Yeah, I'll use
and
VR
you know
to
that
program
the
your mind.
censorship
I disagree with you.
specifically.
I don't even need VR to program your mind. I could just flash some lights at you and program your mind. You want me to program your mind? I can implant something in your brain. And I don't even know where you are or what you look like. Hold up. Oh, wait, hold up. Gotta reactivate the Kundalini. Wee. Woo. All right, cool. There we go. Now you got the power. All right, I've implanted a thought in your mind, bro. I wonder what he thought. I wonder if he got it.
About the right.
No, I have to disagree with you. Free speech was not used to conduct a genocide. The genocide was
make me a sexy stud chick magnet. I mean, if you're German, you're probably like halfway there. Most of them Germans are pretty fit, you know, like, you know. I've never met a fat German.
Conducted by an authoritarian Nazi regime that happened to also be genocidal because they hated Jews and they hated minorities and they hated those that they had a list of people they hated, but primarily the Jews. There was no free speech in Nazi Germany. There was none. There was also no opposition in Nazi Germany. They were a sole and only party that governed that country. So that's not an accurate reflection of history.
Well, he was standing in a country where free speech was weaponized to conduct a genocide. And he met with the head of a political party that has far-right views.
What do you mean you want your money back? You didn't pay me any money.
And some historic ties to extreme groups. The context of that was
code of conduct
changing
violation.
The tone of it. And
you have violated the morality code.
You know that the censorship
well, I have to disagree with
was
you.
specifically about the right.
No, I have to disagree with you. free speech was not used to conduct a genocide. The genocide was conducted by an authoritarian Nazi regime that happened to also be genocidal because they hated Jews and they hated minorities and they hated those that they had a list of people they hated, but primarily the Jews. There was no free speech in Nazi Germany. There was.
Look at that. It says Marco Rubio, U.S. Secretary of State, live from Jerusalem. Do you think he was kissing that wall? Is that wall like the Blarney Stone? Because, you know, there's always people going over there and kissing it. Is there like a thing at nighttime where people go and piss on that wall? And then the next day they watch the people kiss it and they laugh or whatever, like the Irish people in the Blarney Stone? Is there like a correlation there, or am I just, you know, thinking out loud?
Was none. There was also no opposition in Nazi Germany. They were a sole and only party that governed that country. So that's not an accurate reflection of history.
Cool. So yeah, looks like the rhetoric is not going to go down, and I guess I could say the rhetoric is not going to go down because what have we heard, right? Like Israel keeps on talking about Iran. So what's the Secretary of State talking about right now?
The common theme in all of these challenges is Iran. It is the single greatest source of instability in the region. Behind every terrorist group, behind every act of violence, behind every destabilizing activity, behind everything that threatens peace and stability for the millions of people who call this region home is Iran. And by Iran, I mean the Ayatollahs. By Iran, I mean its regime. A regime who, by the way, its people don't support. The people of Iran are victims of that regime.
Oh, really?
And so I think it's important to constantly point that whether we talk about Hamas or we talk about Hezbollah.
Have you spent a lot of time in Iran, Marco Rubio? I thought you've been in the United States the most of the time. I didn't know you spent a lot of time in Iran. I didn't know you knew how it worked so much. People that had free speech say back in the 1800s there were nut jobs, and now we thank for being fathers that taught us that germs didn't exist. I only nuke my steak, dude. Why would you nuke a steak? That's bad. Put it in a fucking air fryer.
We talk about violence in the West Bank, or we talk about destabilization in Syria, or we talk about any of these issues, the militias in Iraq. They all have behind them one common theme: Iran. And that must be addressed. And there can never be a nuclear Iran. A nuclear Iran that could then hold itself immune from pressure.
A nuclear Iran. So, oh yeah, he's worried about Iran. Cool. I wonder who else is worried about Iran. He's in Israel. He's talking about Iran. How often and long has Benjamin Netanyahu been talking about Iran? I don't know, like forever. He was saying back before 9/11, we need to go after Iraq and Iran. We got to take them down.
Israel and America stand shoulder to shoulder in countering the threat of Iran. We agreed that the Ayatollahs must not have nuclear weapons.
And yes,
and we also agreed that Iran's aggression is so far away. To be rolled back. Over the last 16 months, Israel has dealt a mighty blow to Iran's terror axis. Under the strong leadership of President Trump, and with your unflinching support, I have no doubt that we can and will finish the job.
Yeah.
Israel and America.
We're going to finish the job, bro. We're going to kill the Iranianese. What's it called? Wasn't it Iranian terrorists in Back to the Future, too? Wasn't it the Iranians that, what's his face, took the parts for the bomb? Nuke in Back to the Future. Yeah. Wait, no. Beep. Was it Iranian terrorists, dude? Or it was Libyans? It was Libyans. It was the Libyans. That's right. The Libyans! Oh, cool, man. Cool. So, you know, on one end, we got people saying, yeah, in Germany, they're like, yeah, we need to be like up in the fucking bad. We need to up the policing of free speech, right? Israel's like, oh, yep, nope, we need to go after Iran. And then we got the Secretary of State and Donald Trump all right behind Netanyahu, like, yep, we need to go after Iran. Yep, we got to bomb Iran. We got to take out Iran. Iran can't get nukes. Nope, Iran can't get nukes. So right back into the hell grinder we go almost immediately, right? So nothing that Biden was doing, none of the stuff that Biden did during that time, I mean, was it effective? No, but Trump's not really stopping it. I mean, sure, he got rid of all of the other fat, but it's like we're still investing a vast majority of it into two fronts. We're already fighting a war on two fronts. The only thing we're not putting in is people, because why should our people die for that shit? But it's fast approaching. The Secretary of State, the president, and a bunch of other people are trying to be very clear about it, right? This is why we're getting rid of it. This is why we're stopping it. And I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. Yep. You got your eyes on little Rubio. Let's see if he can grow up to the task. I mean, he really thinks he's got the task, but right now he's just doing a Zionist thing. And that's not what we need from a Secretary of the United States. Shouldn't be over there dealing with any of that shit, but there he is. You know, apparently it's super important to us.
We were able to sort of learn from that experience. We refined the approach. We worked with him. We worked with the executive branch. So we had a bipartisan consensus. We had the executive branch, but the bill was still dead until October 7th. And people started to see a bunch of anti-Semitic content on the platform. And our bill had legs again. And then we were able to sort of learn from that experience. We refined the approach. We worked with him. We worked with the executive branch. So we had a...
Yeah. How did they start policing TikTok and all those other places? Oh, right. Because after October 7th, right, they wanted to limit people's speech on October 7th on TikTok and other social media platforms. Right. Because they didn't like everything that was going out there and putting out a bunch of different stuff. But then again, here's Nancy Mace. Bella Hadid is a disgusting human being. But what's this? It's a picture of Western Palestine. It's a picture of a map of Palestine. They're like, why would she have this? And most people don't know is that Bella Hadid has a really interesting story with her family. Back when it was originally all Palestine, they allowed a bunch of Israelis to come live with them. And then they basically went on vacation and came back, and the Israelis had taken over their home and basically kicked them out of their homes, saying, hey, this is our place now. It belongs to us. You gotta leave. You can't be here no more. But yeah, you know, she's a disgusting human being for posting that map, right? Which is really crazy when you think about it. You know, you're not allowed to know history. You're not allowed to talk about any of that stuff anymore. You kind of just got to get into line. And if you're not playing the right line, well, you might need to start worrying about that stuff, because, you know, we're supposed to be the pro freedom of speech party and stuff like that. But more and more, you know, people are getting suspended for the things that they say in different places. And, you know, certain folks that have really big voices are getting exposed for having been some of the most degenerate folks out there. And yeah, all of a sudden, you know, people aren't actually having the same thoughts on the matters, I would have to think, right? World's changing, my friends. The world is changing in a fast way, and we got to start focusing on that, because if we're rebuilding the military, putting everything together, why are we doing it if we're just going to be defending something else? But then again, that brings up the point. What brought us into the last big war? All right, big terrorist attack. So yeah, we're basically one big terrorist attack away from some shit going down. Something detected in my alley. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck is going on in my alley? Stupid blink cameras. BDD. Why is the app not working? Da-na-na, da-na-na. Okay. Fine. I didn't want to look at it anyway. Son of a bitch. Whatever. I feel like we're really missing the point here. Yeah, it's probably the kitty. Lynchy was barking at him. I think he lives in the wood pile. Oh, no. It's just a wind blowing this thing. That sucks. Damn. I was like, oh, we got a murdering intruder. Be like, who the fuck is he? Who is it? You about to get bitch slapped in the face. Ay, 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 my friends. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. So, I guess we could go into the next little bit, right? The little bit. There's always information. Elon Musk challenges 60 Minutes over the U.S. aid coverage. Uh-oh. Recent social activity has highlighted a dispute between Elon Musk and television show 60 Minutes regarding the coverage of the U.S. aid layoffs. Musk accuses of 60 Minutes of spreading misinformation, particularly about the severance packages offered by U.S. aid employees. While 60 Minutes reported on the layoffs focusing on the sudden impact on employees, Community Notes and Elon Musk post claimed that all employees were offered severance packages, including 8 months of pay and benefits. The narrative has raised questions about the accuracy of media reporting versus factual severance terms. Oh. Yeah. The media. I mean, 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes used to be like, tip top of the investigative spectrum. You know what I mean? And now I guess they're putting out some really interesting type of material talking about how much money people are making and how much money people are losing. And I think this video probably puts it into perspective for us. This is 60 Minutes right here. 12 days ago, people knew where their next paycheck was. Yeah, that tends to happen when you get fired. I've been fired a few times in my life or whatever. I don't get a big fat severance package. They're just basically like, yeah, here's your last paycheck. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. And then I'm all like, all right, later. But like, damn, dog, did I ever get a 60 Minutes fucking interview because I got laid off or fired? I mean, goddamn. Yeah, dude. U.S. international development from the people. They call it U.S. aid from the people. But, like, they're destabilizing countries and shit. Like, what the But they've been serving USAID forever. They've been on multiple administrations. So you're saying that they've been doing this shit for a really long fucking time, but we should definitely look deeper into, how long they've been doing it so we can see how far the fraud has gone and when the fraud started and stuff like that. I feel you on that. Babe. Thank you.
It's from, George Bush to Obama to the first Trump administration.
Well, I don't give a shit if you ask the question in the chat. What makes you think that your attention's more and what you're saying in the chat's more important than what I'm talking about and what's on the stream, huh? What you think this is? Damn! They just took him right out the fucking building! Damn, son, that's fucked up. Anyways, what this bitch say? Why when the West Bank is not in the news? Why is Gaza the hot spot? And why can't they get along? They can't get along because the Jews are bloodthirsty and they're willing to kill anyone for the land that they said was promised to them a few thousand years ago by God, that they themselves don't follow his rules and think that they can trick him. Anyways, it's a really weird situation. I mean, they killed the son of God or whatever, or maybe they stoned him and they gave him up to the Romans or whatever, but it was kind of on them. I don't know. People care about that place. Everybody wants to have the Holy Land. I say, Trump is starting the next crusade. That's basically what he's doing, right? He says, yeah, we're going to take over Gaza for ourselves, right? Although what he really means is he's taking over Gaza for, Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump's taking it over for Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, wait, This Land Is Mine, and it's animated? What? The song This Land Is Mine? That's crazy. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, I don't understand. It should be easy street for him. I just don't understand, like, how does the country work, right? Like, how, because, like, can't they, like, not do stuff on Sundays, or was it Saturdays or something like that? I'm not sure how it works. Not sure how it works at all. There's a whole long-ass 13-minute CNN interview over this whole thing. So, yes, the USAID people are acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened to them, like they never got fired. I've been doing this job serving the American people, spending their money for 20 years, and I never thought I'd fucking have to get fired, like, goddamn. That's crazy, dude. $38 billion, less than 1% of the federal budget, and they're all getting tossed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll have an OnlyFans. Ask them to, you can tell them to learn how to code, start an OnlyFans, look into the stock market. Fucking, what's her name? Nancy Pelosi's really good. Maybe just follow her, whatever she's trading. You'll probably make some money. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's so many people that are looking for sympathy right now to say, oh, well, what Trump is doing is super bad. I needed this job. How am I supposed to pay for my fucking bazillion-dollar mansion in Washington, D.C. now? How am I supposed to be doing that? Now I got this young kid in front of me named Harry Balls or Giant Balls telling me that, asking me what I do for the company. I've served this fucking country for 20 fucking years. Who the fuck are you, little kid? They just don't want to. They don't like it when our people are in control. And I mean, sure, this is maybe a lot of going on, but it's like nothing that Bill Clinton hadn't already done, right? It's not nothing that Bill Clinton hadn't already done. And now you got them pissed off that Elon Musk is seeking access to the heavily guarded Internal Revenue Service system that includes detailed financial information about taxpayer business, nonprofits, and in the country, according to two people familiar with the activities, sparking alarm within the federal tax agency. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. To be clear, Elon Musk, who has zero government experience and who has no security clearance for this job and who was not elected to anything and is not an American-born citizen and has access to our Social Security, medical records, and every single taxpayer's financial info. Yeah, they're mad, dude. They're mad. Like, what the fuck? How are they gonna find anything bad in the? How are they gonna find anything bad? It's like fucking Internal Revenue Service. I mean, that's where people go and do their taxes. But then again, I can see how this would be a problem because remember, all those people that wanted to get Donald Trump's tax returns, right? Now Donald Trump's got all their tax returns, baby. Woo! Damn, that's fucked up. Think about that. They're going to be out like Hillary Clinton and certain other people. But then again, if you are tracing fraud through the national government and stuff, and they got all this money coming out, going different places and getting paid to people, the only way that you're really going to be able to uncover that is literally going to the IRS and look at where the payments is. And then all of a sudden stuff start not matching up. They start looking at it and you might be having a problem. Yeah. But you're right, Ezekiel. Per SpaceX, he definitely does have a security clearance already, for sure. He does. And they lack like 87,000 would have access. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that have access to that system. It's not that easy to get access to it, but you can. If you're an employer, you're looking up your employees. Poor man says, average American workers have been falling behind as benefits and wages have gone down when government employees get cost of living wages, Cadillac benefits, and gold parachute retirements after 20 years. Exactly. There's so many people that got good, sweet deals with government jobs, and then it's been so hard to get any type of government job because they have to go through all the hurdles. And then on top of all the hurdles, then you had to go through all the DEI shit too. Yeah. Hard as fuck. So they're trimming the fat. They're bringing it down. They're changing the world and the way that it's working. But now they're really pissed that they're trying to go through the IRS or the integrated data retrieval system so that they can, actually access people's IRS accounts, identification numbers, bank accounts and stuff. And I mean, it seems like there's probably a lot of work that could be done through the IRS, right? Because they had hired 87,000 IRS agents, had they not, to go through and audit people and find money. And it feels like the money that they spent hiring all those people and getting them trained is probably going to definitely outweigh what they could probably recoup. And even more so, why can't this be done all electronic? Why do people even have to pay for TurboTax to file their taxes? Like, why the fuck can't you just go to the IRS's website and file it your goddamn self? And then why do you have to declare what they want and then get audited? Why can't it just be a system where it already knows what you got paid? Because as soon as those fucking W-2s go out, the government should know, right? Because they get a copy of it. So the second they get a copy of it, should it just be there? So, you just log in the IRS, be like, oh, yep, those are my W-2s. Cool. Here's all the extra shit, right? Click a button, and then boom, you're done, right? And then state taxes can be something else, but it should be easy. Should be free. And I mean, it is free if you mail it in or do some other shit. Or use Free Tax USA. That's who I recommend for your taxes, Free Tax USA. Don't pay H&R Block. Don't buy TurboTax. Just go to Free Tax USA. It's like the same shit and it's free. Free. Well, your state taxes aren't going to be free. But then again, it's still cheaper than TurboTax. So, very nice. It's very nice. Yeah. Biden canceled my student loans. I want Danny Trump to cancel my unconstitutional IRS taxes. Yeah, I mean, that would be great. Cancel my student loans. Cancel taxes. Put it all on tariffs. I mean, it could be a whole new world for us, right? Think about all the money that you lose every paycheck having to fucking take out. What is it? 11 to 13%. Some people take out more. Although, I'll be honest with you, over the last couple of years, I haven't even seen an option to, other than, filing exempt to not pay taxes. I haven't actually seen an option on how much you want them to take. They just take whatever they're going to take, and then you just fill it out. Right? But then that just goes back into, like, why do you even, what the fuck? Right? The only reason the IRS you should even be putting anything extra in your IRS tax form is if you like run a business or, you wanted to claim or declare anything extra. Right? But then after side of that, the IRS should not be fucking with anything else that you're doing. But yeah. Having a business in California is a pain in the ass. I would definitely not want to have to do that myself. For sure. For sure. Remember when the government bought millions of rounds of ammo under Obama? Oh, yeah, I remember that. What did they want all that ammo for? Yeah, it's because they wanted to protect themselves against the American people and all their goods. But yes, it does look like they're trying to freak everybody out about what's going on with them getting connected to the IRS. But I mean, it could be a beneficial thing. Think about it, dude. all they're really talking about doing is fighting the inefficiencies of the tax system and making it cheaper. And, seems like it'd be a whole lot cheaper to just make the IRS system more robust so you could just log in and do your taxes right there. Right? And then you're just managing an electronic stack after that, right? Doesn't seem too crazy. And if they could make it, a fucking tax bot, like an IRS bot or something like that, like, okay. Seems like it would work, right? They already get all the information. So, like, if you're trying to fuck around and, like, not claim shit, they can know. Or even, put together a flat tax. I mean, you pay taxes on every little goddamn thing these days on top of everything else that you do. Could a flat tax work? No, because everybody wants to tax the, rich people less. Although maybe everybody could benefit from a flat tax. Maybe they could. Maybe they could. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I ain't got all the answers, homie. All I know is that it definitely feels like a place where a lot of fat could be trimmed. Now, I didn't even know where to put this one, but dude, you guys remember the Reverend Al Sharpton? He says, can you imagine if James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government? Could you imagine?
One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government so they can stay in power? That's what we're looking at. We're looking at American history. One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government so they can stay in power? That's what we're looking at. We're looking at American history. One day, our children's children will read American history.
Thomas Jefferson was one of the American founding fathers who served as the third president of the United States. So wouldn't that mean that he overthrew the government? Didn't Thomas Jefferson have a hand in overthrowing the British government in the United States so that him and his boys could get power? Okay. But then again, here's Elon Musk's take on maybe why he wants access to the IRS. You get taxed on what you earn, you get taxed on what you own, and you get taxed on what you buy. Let the people keep their hard-earned money. And Trump just let go 15,000 IRS workers.
You get taxed on what you own, you get taxed on what you buy, and you get taxed on what you own. That's like, okay, this is taxes, and and then what does it get spent on? A bunch of the stuff it gets spent on you don't even agree with. So that's why we need to reduce the size of government and just spend less money and
reduce the size of government, spend less money.
Let the people keep their
fire the IRS
their hard-earned money. So.
Yeah, dude, smartest black man alive right there. Smartest African American. I mean, it's good to hear about all of the money that they're saving, but the amount of money that could be going around is even crazier, right? They could be saving us more money. It's crazy that you could just go to X and go see, what are they talking about today, What's this? This is inaccurate. The reference classified information is actually public FedScope data publicly posted by the OPM in March of 2024.
We didn't realize.
Versus outrage about some of the stuff that they're uncovering.
Yeah, I think my outrage is about who they're hurting. Again, I don't care about the bromance. That who cares about the bromance? I don't like letting unelected officials, post. Yesterday, the DOGE guys post classified information on their website, and they had to realize, we didn't realize that agency was a classified agency. You shouldn't let people run rampage through offices that have classified information. And again, I view this in Virginia from the perspective of we're a veteran-heavy state. There's a war on veterans. When they're slashing in the VA, and when 30% of the federal workforce is veterans, compared to like 2 to 3% of the civilian workforce, you do indiscriminate cuts. I'll tell you, it hurts. It hurts veterans.
Do you take any versus outrage about some of the stuff that they're uncovering?
Yeah. No, they're leaking fucking public data. They're leaking public data the OPM put out. They're bad. They're super bad. They're super bad. According to the Social Security database, there are numbers of people in each age bucket with the death field set to false. So maybe Twilight is real. There's a lot of vampires collecting Social Security. What the fuck? $360 years old. 1. 240 years old. 1. How the fuck do you get to be that old, dude? Are you a fucking vampire? Is that a fucking robot? Like, you had to have been around since like the 1700s. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Motherfucking Charlemagne? This shit. Like a fucking knight? Like the knight from the first Indiana Jones movie, that old fucker? After the shit fall apart or whatever, he was still alive. And then they came out, they gave him, the United States citizenship. Now he's just collecting fucking unemployment and shit, living in some fucking spot because he's just old as fuck. Because he gave away the thing. Methuselah. Like it says, there's 1,039 people that are 220 years old. Sunday, February 17th, 1850. Yo, what the fuck? 1850? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Like, motherfuckers were dueling each other in the streets back in the day, and you survived that long? What? Come on, man. Like, that can't be real, dog. You can't be doing what the fuck? Yeah, I had no idea we had people that were that old in the United States. That's rather impressive. That's rather impressive if you really think about it. Like, I mean, if that's for real, that's a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. Shit's messed up. What's this? Paper checks. The Treasury processed 116 million paper checks in fiscal year 2024. And in 2023, 25 billion in tax refunds were delayed or lost due to returned or expired checks. The Treasury maintains a physical lockbox network to collect checks for the IRS Passport Department. It costs approximately $2.40 per check to maintain this lockbox networks. Deleting paper checks would save at least $750 million per year. Damn, son, $242.40 per check. I mean, yeah, I guess we could do it all digitally or whatever, but some people like their paper checks, I guess. I mean, don't give me a fucking paper check. I'll slap you. Be like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Now I gotta go to the bank. The one place I never want to be. Oh my God, look at all the money. Yeah, guys, look at all the money that we saved. Mozambique voluntary medical circumcision. UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth to enterprise-driven skills. Jesus Christ. They just love wasting our money, dude. On crazy shit. They just waste our money on crazy shit. And then we're just all supposed to be happy with it or whatever. So, you know, like, you want to see some crazy shit? This is crazy shit right here. This is a guy in a kayak getting eaten by a whale. Oh my fucking God! He fucking ate it! The whales are eating! They're pissed, dude. Atlantis is rising, son. Where's my 9? Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo. Bro, imagine you're just kayaking in the ocean and a humpback fucking whale accidentally tries to eat you. Yo, no. Literally no. Fucking terrifying. The ocean is scary. You ain't gonna catch my ass in the ocean, son. Unless I know where all the lifeboats are. You know, submarine? You want me to go in the submarine? I mean, I'll go. I mean, I'd rather go to the submarine because at least if you're gonna die, you're just gonna like drown. You'll be dead by the time the fish are eating you. But then, you know, you never know. You could be in a submarine and then like a Leviathan could come out like fucking grab you with the tentacles and drag you down to the depths and eat your ass. Or whatever that thing that, what's his face? The guy that makes the movies, the Titanic movies, James Cameron. You know, what was the weird ass door that he saw down at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? What did he see behind it? And then what was that big gigantic eyeball? Nobody knows. Especially not me. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But I wanted to be there. I would have been there. It could have been me. Yeah. Well, that wasn't a killer whale. That was a humpback whale. That was like a big ass whale, not a killer whale. Like killer whales are big, but they ain't that big. Like a humpback whale is like a big ass whale. Big ass whale. Titanic billionaire trip. Yeah, maybe they did kill all those billionaires. What's this?
9. I seek recognition to give notice of my intent to raise a question of the privileges of the House. The form of the resolution is as follows.
What's up, Shade Ashley?
Censuring Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota.
Whereas
elected members of Congress take an oath to bear true faith and allegiance to the United States without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Whereas Representative Ilhan Omar took an oath of allegiance to the United States upon becoming a citizen, declaring, I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Whereas on January 27, 2024, Representative Omar gave remarks at an event in Minneapolis in which she made treasonous statements. Whereas Representative Omar said she has spoken to many Somalians who asked her to intercede for the Somali government by pressuring the United States government into certain actions. Whereas Representative Omar assured the Somalians she spoke to, the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to do. They will do what we want and nothing else. They must follow our orders, and that is how we will safeguard the interest of Somalia. Whereas Representative Omar continued, for as long as I am in U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters will not be stolen by Ethiopia or others. Sleep in comfort knowing I am here to protect the interest of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. Whereas George Washington warned in his farewell address.
Wait. So they're going to censor Ilhan Omar, which I agree with. I guess, like that works. That'll help out, I think. But it does raise the question is because I just watched a video like yesterday of all of these Congress people that were like, hey, who do you care more about, the United States or Israel? They were like, Israel is our greatest ally. Israel is number one, right? Like we have the same thing with Israeli people, but we're not censoring them, right? We got folks in Congress that do and say the same type of shit, do they not? So, I mean, while it is a win, it's kind of like, what the fuck?
Address of 1796 to guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism, and further declared citizens by birth or choice of a common country. That country has a.
You don't like Somalia, dude? What the fuck? What did Somalia do to you, bitch? What do they got? Come on, we brought like 80,000 of them over here, and they elected her ass in Minnesota or some shit. I mean, they seem like they're all right people or whatever.
Right to concentrate your affection.
You're racist.
The name of American, which belongs to you in your national capacity, must always exalt the just pride of.
Nah, dude, the Kenyans are the best, though.
Patriotism more than any appellation derived from local discriminations. Whereas these statements.
Shout out Good Hope.
By Representative Omar clearly violate the oath she took as an elected member of Congress to defend and protect the United States Constitution. Whereas Representative Omar has exhibited the treasonous tendencies George Washington warned about, and her actions must be condemned by all members of Congress who adhere to the oath they took upon assuming office. And whereas by openly admitting her efforts to advance Somalia's interest using her position as a United States representative, Representative Omar has revealed herself to be a foreign agent acting on behalf of a foreign government. Now, therefore, be it resolved that.
Hey, dude, we can't judge all of the Somalians off the actions of a couple Somali pirates just trying to feed their families. I mean, what did the Somali pirates do that was so bad? They're just trying to fight the man and take down corporate liberalisms and democracies and shit. I mean, come on. They need those VCRs, okay? They need those fucking computers and all the goods that are in there. I'm sure that a whole fucking container of PlayStations is really going to help them make some money. Come on, man.
Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota be censured. Representative Ilhan Omar forthwith present herself in the well of the House of Representatives for the pronouncement of censure. Representative Ilhan Omar be censured with the public reading of this resolution by the Speaker, and Representative Ilhan Omar be and is hereby removed from the Committee of the Budget and the Committee on Education and the Workforce.
I mean, that was pretty long-winded, but this is what people are saying about her. Ilhan Omar wasn't even elected by Americans. She was elected by 80K Somalis that Obama dropped in Minnesota. I mean, that could be true. That could be true. A lot of people don't like her. Everybody's targeted Ilhan Omar, part of the Hamas, right? Didn't they call them the Hamas squad, or what was it? What were they called? Her, Rashida Tlaib, and then there was like two other ones or whatever. There was a name for them that they had. I don't think it was a Hamas squad, though. Like they called them the squad, but like there was something funny. There's something funny associated with it. I don't know. I don't know why they're in office, Baldo. I don't make the fucking rules. Shit. What do you think this is? What do you think? I'm a super user in the Matrix? If I was a super user in the Matrix, you really think I'd be hanging around over here? I'd be looking at titties or something like that. I'd be like, woo! You'd see me float. I'd be floating and shit and flying around and like teleporting, right? Like blinking over places, going invisible and shit. The fuck? Think I'd be on the internet? Think I'd be on the internet broadcasting my crimes? Anyways. We don't talk about the Second Amendment enough. But this guy was talking about the Second Amendment, and somebody in the Discord thought that we should post it out there. So, I decided to post it.
Hey, what's up, America? Donald Trump signing an executive order to protect the Second Amendment. So Donald Trump has signed an executive order titled Protecting Second Amendment Rights. The order directs Pam Bondi, the new Attorney General, to examine all orders, regulations, guidance, plans, international agreements, and other actions of executive departments and agencies to assess any ongoing infringements of the Second Amendment rights of our citizens and present a proposed plan of action to the president through the Domestic Policy Advisor to protect the Second Amendment rights of all Americans. This goes after state-level Second Amendment bans that have not been addressed by the Supreme Court, specifically in the states of Maryland and Illinois. And it goes after the assault pew-pew bans, which need to be repealed here in the United States. They're saying that the term assault pew-pews is a pejorative, inaccurate term used by anti-Second Amendment activists to make sure that fully auto weapons are not allowed in the United States. This aims also to investigate that and eliminate those bans. Now, anti-2A activists are saying this is simply safe to keep those off the streets, but here in the United States, you have a right to bear arms. So Donald Trump says, fuck that shit, basically. We need to review those and repeal that. This also comes before a major court case involving Smith & Wesson with Mexico. So now Pam Bondi will be reviewed.
Well, they say pew pew because on TikTok you got to say pew pew if you want to get the algorithm.
Doing this. Also, they want to get...
If you say gun, you get deraped.
...rid of permits in a lot of states if possible. Meaning you could just carry whenever, wherever, like it used to be.
Yeah. So Trump is making 2A moves, apparently. Trump 2A executive order. I don't know. Did that really happen? Wow. Protecting the Second Amendment rights. I mean, that was on the 7th. But, I mean... I don't know if I want a bunch of, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I want a bunch of brothers walking around with fucking Glocks with switches on them, right? Like, I'm all for the fucking 2A shit, but, like, I feel like I even have limits on that. Because, like, I want a Glock with the switch. You want a Glock with the switch? Everybody wants a Glock with the switch. Who the fuck wouldn't want a 9mm hand cannon that was full auto? Just say it. Who the fuck wouldn't want that? Would you want that? You would. You probably would. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want a fully auto AR-15 or M16 or AK-47 or 74 or 83 or whatever the fuck? I don't know. It's just so funny to think about. Or like a full auto. Like I saw one the other day, like a SMG 9mm, right? Like a little handheld one, but it was only, semi-auto. So it's like, defeats the whole purpose of the gun, right? Defeats the whole purpose of the gun. But the thing is, I just had to think, do I want a switch on my Glock enough? And if so, am I also okay with roving gangs of black individuals with Glocks with switches. I guess I gotta be okay with it if I want one. So fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. You want a round barrel Tommy gun magazine for your PPC? What the fuck is a PPC? PCC. That better be a fucking good gun. I'm looking this up. What is this? What is PCC? Pistol caliber carbine. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're talking like a little Kalashnikov or a Sig Sauer MPX. I think that's actually what I saw the other day. One of these SIGs. It wasn't one of these. It was like a SIG with like the banana clip. I thought that was pretty dope. Or like one of these things right here. That's dope too. Any of these would be sweet. Like, honestly. Like, who the fuck wouldn't want that? Right? But, I mean, all of them that you get, they're not fucking full auto. So it's like, you get a really sick ass looking gun, but it's still only going to shoot as fast as you can pull the trigger. Okay, you got a bump stock. You can shoot a little bit faster. But, like, you know, shit. I want to get a Tommy gun for sure. There's gun. I have guns on my list. I want a Tommy gun. 45 ACP Tommy gun, you know. Nice. Right? Definitely want to get some kind of AK. Don't care if it's an American, Chinese clone or whatever, you know. Just want to acquire the AK, right? Just want to acquire it because it's supposed to be real reliable or whatever. And then I still need to get like a good rifle. I haven't decided what kind I was going to get. Although I did see Taurus made a new rifle, and I thought it looked pretty good, but it's kind of expensive. I mean, it's more expensive than what normally you would see from, like, Tauruses. People hate that I get Tauruses, but I get the Tauruses because they're cheap and reliable. Right? And I could buy, like, I could buy 2 of them. Right? But what is it? There was, like, this new gun I had seen. Although I haven't actually seen it anywhere. Right, but right here. Yeah, they got 2 different versions of it. One of them is a 308 Win, and then one of them is the 6.2 Creedmoor, which I've been seeing a lot of these Creedmoor rifles out there, so I'm thinking that I might go with that because I think that's like the new standard or something. But, you know, a big hawking motherfucker would also be sweet. But I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, so it's like your average rifle, but their MSRP is like almost $1,000. So I could probably just get like a Remington 700 ball action for that price, and then everybody will make fun of me because it's a Taurus. Just like when I whip out the Taurus and they're like, "You got a Taurus," and then I'm like shooting way better than them, and I'm like, "It ain't the gun; it's how you shoot it, bitch." Actually, how much is one of these things? Do they show the list price on these things? Alpha Hunter. How much? How much? Let's look at Cabela's. How much, Cabela's? This product is not available online. Thank you for your interest. You're not even going to give me a price, you sons of bitches. Whatever. Yeah, dude. Ammo's cheaper? What do you mean? Ammo's cheaper for what? Yeah, well, I don't know. I have 9s. I have 9mm guns. I got 357 gun. And then I have a 5.56 gun and then shotguns. So I don't really have anything else that's like, you know, nothing crazy. Okay. Pretty basic over here. Pretty fucking basic over here. I just got, you know, the basics or whatever. You know, you got to have a shotgun. You need some kind of rifle, like an AR platform or AK. Pick one. Right. And then you need a handgun, something 9mm. Right. Because plentiful ammo. Right. And then you also should probably have some kind of revolver because, you know, not going to break down on you. You can find the bigger ammo. If you get a 357, you could do 2 different rounds, 38s and what's it called? The big boys. if you want, but shooting 38 out of one of those things is sweet. Right? You won't miss. I promise it. I promise you. Just don't shoot like an asshole. And then you need a shotgun, right? Everybody should have a shotgun. Like, why wouldn't you have a shotgun? They're cheap. You can get a shotgun for like $500. It's a shotgun. You can't tell me that you don't have a shotgun. You know what I mean? There's a shotgun is such a thing. What is this right here? What the fuck? No way. I can put the chats up? I didn't even know. What the fuck? Heater guns. What is heater guns? What is this? CZ Scorpion Evo S1 carbine with faux suppressor. $1,100. Dude, what the fuck is this thing? 9mm Luger carbine. Oh, wait. That is interesting. Okay. How do I make that go away? Yeah, I wanted to get a 1022. Right now the only 22 like rifle I have, like I have a TX 22 pistol. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's just think about this. Let me go back. So there should be a lot of things that you get, but now I get it. So like if you've never shot a gun before in your entire life, and you want to get into guns, get a 22. Get a 22. They make 22 pistols that are pretty cheap, right? I think Taurus makes one called the TX22. Great pistol. You can put a lot of rounds in it. It's real easy to shoot. Very simple fucking thing. And it's super fun, right? And the ammo's cheap, so you can just get a shitload of ammo for it. You can buy a whole box of it and then just sit there and shoot all day. And I think it'll be dirty as shit, but you can do it all day. But you should always start with something, that's where you get it. Cause I mean, you can still do stuff with that. Like, you can't tell me that, okay, I can't, if you're doing a self-defense thing, you think somebody's, get shot with a 22, ain't fucking, no fucking, what do you call it? That ain't no picnic, okay? It's no picnic, right? But get a 22 pistol. They're just fun. There's literally like no fucking recoil. Most of them, you're like pat, 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 pat. Just fun. They didn't have 22s in 1982, but now they make like, old school revolver pistols that shoot 22. You can get like a little cowboy gun like that if you want. Like one of my favorite stores to go buy guns at. That's always got decent deals on shit is Cow Ranch. Like I like it, but they make all kinds of little things like this right here. Like you can't tell me that a gun is expensive. You go pick up a little Heritage Rough Rider 22 revolver, little shit's 6-shot revolver. I mean, not exactly a self-defense weapon for the modern age, but for $139.99, you can learn how to shoot pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Anyways, they got all kinds of them, right? And then, like, you can go up to bigger guns, right? You can get bigger pistols and shit like that, but for the most part, like, there's some cheap guns out there, right? Like, for most of them are going to be toys. But even then, you can still get like a Ruger or any of these other types of guns. I would never say to get any of these little fucking weird things, the little folding guns. Fuck that shit. Don't even bother with it. But I mean, like, even this. Like, look at this. There's a Taurus G3C pistol. It's $279. I have one of those. It's like, I got one of those. You get two of them, motherfucker. Pow, 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 pow. It's cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap. Yeah, if you shoot somebody in the head with the 22, they're gone, right? But obviously there's so much things. So like even you could even get like a brand name gun, like a Ruger 9mm for $279. So it's like guns are, sort of expensive, right? They're sort of expensive, but yeah, let's see what's the high priced stuff. I wonder what the highest price for pistols that they have right here. Jesus Christ! Why? What the fuck? $1,700 for that? Springfield Armory 1911 TRP CC 45 ACP. Oh, it's a 45. Okay. Well, I mean, that's actually pretty dope. That's like a John Wick kind of gun. That's like a pretty gun. I think this is what John Wick actually shoots, though. Is he shoots a Kimber. Like John Wick Kimber. Yeah. Both times John Wick puts a new magazine into a Kimber 1911, he does a press check. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get yourself a nice John Wick gun for $1,100. Not that expensive, dude. If you pay that much for an air pistol, you got no penis. Oh, that's not nice. You're not nice. That's not nice. You shouldn't make fun of the guns that people buy. Let's see what they got for shotguns, bro. Shotguns are cheap too, dude. You get a little shitty shotgun for cheap. Best shotgun ever right there. Yeah, bitch. Mossberg Shockwave, dude. 590 pump. You probably wouldn't even be able to hold it, but that thing's scary as a motherfucker, man. That thing's scary as a motherfucker, man. Knock your whole fucking arm off. I wonder what the most expensive rifle is. Now that I'm here, I'm just gonna look because I didn't even know. Jesus. Springfield Army SOCOM 308 Wins semi-auto rifle. Oh, that's actually pretty dope. And it's a 308 and it's semi-auto. Damn, son, that's a wig splitter right there. You be splitting wigs with that bitch. And by wigs, I mean deer. Yeah, deer. Yeah, I still don't know enough about it. But I just want an AK-47, dude. Like, what's so hard about that? Just trying to find one. Just gotta go find me an AK. I gotta go find me an AK. I used to want one of those RCP 90s or a P90, right? But then I was just like, where are you gonna find ammo for that? Where are you gonna get the ammo for that? Where? Well, see AK ammo all the time. See all the rest of it. But the shit's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Gold-plated Nyko for an extra $1,000, dude. Yeah, I don't think that I'd be cool enough to have a gold-plated gun. All of my guns are black, like my heart. Anyways. So yeah, it would have to be black, right? Although I did want to get one of those Ruger PC chargers. Somebody mentioned that earlier. Because I like the old 1022s or whatever, but they have like this one right here. And I like the look of it. I like how it's all tactical and shit like that. So if I get one, I'll probably buy one of these. Little M-Lock. Got the M-Lock attachments on it. Hard coat anodized. Yeah, boy. I want to get one of those. One of these suckers. A little 1022. Although, I feel like I haven't really seen anything good. Like, I've been seeing more people with the 10mm pistols and shit. But I don't ever actually see them out there using them and shooting them. Like, usually just showing them off. Right? Sorry. Got trying to heat up a little bit, Luchy. What are you doing over here, puppy? Come over here. I got the puppy. How's my juicy? Some of those start at $4,000. PCP air rifles. Oh yeah, air rifles are thick. Actually, after watching that one dude in the Olympics doing the air rifle thing, I want to get one of those Olympic air rifles. You know what I'm saying? Where he's like, I could do that. I got videos on this channel of me going out and shooting real guns, hitting the target dead center first shot. And then, being pretty shitty after that. But I'm pretty good for the first one. So, I think I could compete. Yeah, air rifles are super expensive. I've been seeing a lot more air rifle stuff, too, at, like, the different stores. Right? Air gun Olympics. Yeah. Yeah, right here. The 10-meter air pistol or whatever. Want to get one of these things. I feel like I could fuck some shit up with that thing. I don't need none of that shit on my eyes either. I just look at it and shoot. And then I'll do it all for Lunchy. Gotta use it for Lunchy. I use a low pressure washer to repeat monkeys. Yeah. You have a bolt actions because it's cool. Yeah, I'll show what the best bolt action is. Cue the fix. I mean, if I had a bunch of money, I would be having these guys, right? I would have one of these right here. Yeah, bitch. I came. Fucking shit, bro. AR controls. Sex appeal to the max. Barrel swapping with the 45 throw bolt. With the fucking adjustable, shoulder stock. Fuck it. 2-stage trigger. Tap muzzle. Comes with the fucking can. Woo! That shit's fucking hot, bro. God damn it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, baby. These things are fucking expensive as shit, dude. $3,400 for a regular gun. Wow, they updated their website actually. Looks different. I haven't looked at the gun port in a while. Let's see what else they got. The boombox, the honey badger, the sugar weasel. Oh wow, they have a mini fix now too. The fuck, this is what I want though. Yeah, motherfucker. It's like a little mini pistol. It's like a SBR. It's a pistol. I just like it because it's smaller, so it fits better in my arms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little guy. Everything needs to be just like like everything is normally 1.0 size. We just need to put it at like 0.9 size, maybe 0.8 size for me. And then it's perfect. I don't even know why I'm sitting here looking at guns. Oh, it's because Donald Trump and the Second Amendment. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, dude. Just built a 450 Bushmaster with a 10-inch barrel and a Rex Silenium 458 suppressor. You're speaking Greek to me, homie. I don't know what the fuck you just said. I don't know what the goddamn you just said. Probably a gun or something. Oh, what the fuck is that shit? Are you kidding me? That's a big bitch. Yo, what the fuck? What are you hunting? Big game. Big ass game. What the fuck? Yeah, damn. God damn. Yeah, that's a big That's a big bitch. That's a 5.56, and that's a fucking 450 Bushmaster. Look how there's like 3 of these fucking things. Yeah, dude, you fucking get hit by that bitch, your fucking whole arm's gonna get shot off, dude. You hit a fucking deer with that shit. What are you hunting? Fucking elephants? What are you hunting? Goddamn bears? Like, holy fuck, dude. That's a big bitch. Oh, they're killing pigs with that shit. Damn, son. Look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit balls. Look at that shit. Bushmaster single stack magazine compared to a 223/556 style. Damn, son. That's big as fuck. That's real big. That's real big. That's super big. Actually, I saw one of these though. What is it? 44 mag lever action? Whatever was it one of these? I think it was one of these, but it was this one. I was thinking about getting one of these, something like a lever gun that's like 44 Magnum. Yeah, boy. A 44 mag rifle, but like a lever gun, like cowboy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a Marlin. Maybe not a Marlin. I hear Marlins have problems. But you know, yeah, dude. That's a Hornady XTP though. I don't know. Yeah, custom stuff is the best stuff if you could get custom stuff. Just got to be careful with that shit. I want to be 3D printing guns out and fucking building them. That sounds like an easy way to get fucking thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like an easy way to get fucked, even though it's within your rights or whatever. Yeah, even though it's within your rights, you know, fight for your rights, folks. And part of your rights are to have guns, so you should at least have one. I mean, Jesus. Even a cheap one. You know what I mean? Like, they're not that expensive. You don't gotta get a Glock. I mean, you don't have to get a Smith & Wesson. You don't gotta get a Ruger. You don't gotta get, well, I don't even know what all the good gun makers are. Pistol makers. Okay, here we go. We got Smith & Wesson, Beretta, 6 Sauer, Springfield Armory, Ruger, Bond Arms, Glock, Taurus, F.H. Hurstel, Marlin, Browning, Anderson Manufacturing, Browning Arms Company, Kimmer. Damn, there's a lot more of these motherfuckers than I thought. Jesus Christ. God damn. Who makes the best pistols? Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Colt, Glock. In that order. So, wait, who makes the pistol that the Navy SEALs use? 6 Sauer. What are the top 3 gun manufacturers in sales? Smith & Wesson, Strong Ruger, 6 Sauer. You know, a lot of people tell me that 6 Sauers are good. I know Cherie, she only gets Smith & Wesson guns. All of her shit is Smith & Wesson. I don't think I'm in trouble for saying that. Wait. Damn, son. What the fuck? There's like a gun university? Number of manufacturers. That's a lot of gun manufacturers. Holy shit. So the top 10 gun manufacturers: Smith & Wesson, Ruger, 6 Sauer, Springfield Armory, Glock. Is it Smith? Oh, I guess that's right. Yeah, they are still an American company. Right? I don't think they've gotten bought out by anybody. Smith & Wesson was a unit of American outdoor brands until the company was spun out. Who owns them now? Oh, Mossberg is number 8. Taurus is number 10. Damn, I can't believe Mossberg is that low. My buddy on the list, Glacial. No, I don't see Glacial on this list. Not the top 10 list. Here's the top 50 list. Which one is it? Glacial. I don't even think I see that one on here. I would say no, I don't see it. Glacial Arms? Galil Arms? I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Maybe I have. GG. Glacial Automatics. Automatic? Yes, I am 18 years old. What is this? Okay. These look nice. Triggers. Firearms. What the fuck? They got Super Duty. King Hunter. Oh. 7mm black cut. God damn. Border Patrol. What the fuck? Super Duty. Yeah, these look pretty dope. What the hell is an MRGG? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty dope. ALG Defense. Oh, so they like sell ARs and shit. They're like customs. It's custom. Custom. I don't know. Let's see if they're in the. I don't know if I can look it up. I'll look it up. They're like a search bar or something. Can I find? No. Damn. Gun University. Wow. What guns do they say that you should buy? Sig Sauer P320 5X Legion. That seems expensive. It's a real long name, so it's probably expensive. Keltec CP30? 3? Springfield Prodigy Commander, Beretta, Glock Gen 5, Marlin SBL. Wait, what are the worst guns? Show me the worst guns. Guy Lee. Whatever. It's taking forever for this page to load, so either my internet's busted or oh wow, okay, let's see. Worst official rating. Beretta Nano. Daniel Defense H9. I thought Daniel Defense made good shit. CACY SW Bodyguard. FN 509. Really? Taurus Judge. Yeah, that's a terrible fucking handgun. Daniel Defense Delta 5. Rock Army. Burst of Thunder. What the fuck? Springfield Army XDS? They said that gets us. Really? Yeah, show me all the shitty guns so I don't buy them. Oh, you make a bunch of stuff for other manufacturers that gets relabeled. Well, here, have them. I'll tell them to make me a gun. Make me a gun. Yeah. Too bad. I wonder, is there like a way? Wait, can I search? Oh, I can't now. Is it doing anything? This website kind of sucks. Wait, there it goes. Does it go? No products. Best community rating. No products. He doesn't show up. Doesn't show up. Best official ratings. Oh, damn. So what's up with this fucking website, bro? What is up with this fucking website? Okay, here we go. So, yeah, they say the best gun is a Sig Sauer P320 Legion. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Wait, why did it? But, no. Stop it. Fuck it. There we go. Okay, let's see. The ultimate handgun for a serious shooter. Okay. All right. It's a SIG. Got an interesting looking trigger. Got the flared magwell. Okay. It's a little fat. Oh, but ooh. Oh, look at the little holes on the top. Okay. I said she was a little fat, but I like that. I mean, you can get some holes over here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, look at that thing. That thing looks sick. Okay. All right. But that's like if you're trying to be like a pro shooter. The last people I bought was built like a watch, no plastic, CZ75 Shadow. CZ75 Shadow. CZ USA. Oh yeah, that looks like a metal estate. That thing looks probably like it's heavy as fuck, dude. Never jammed or misfired, nothing. Just gotta keep it clean. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Wow, they got a lot of damn shit. Holy shit. Oh, I see why you like these things, because they're like metal. Well, that's not metal. Some more. Oh, all metal good. I like it. Glock 43 X. It's like a little baby Glock. I do probably need to get like a full size 9mm pistol for sure. Look at all these damn things. Canic. You said it's a chimney. What do you mean by chimney? We're just sitting here looking at guns. Ruger American competition pistols. Yeah, I might actually have the money to do that again. Yeah, but like, how much are these fucking things? See what Cabela's is selling this for. Oh, it's only $1,000. $1,000. That's not bad. $1,000 for a gat. Fit for a king. Or queen. Or queen. I don't know. Ladies like them little guns or whatever. I usually just get smaller shit, so I got the smaller hands. But when I did my tests or whatever, I shot with my revolver, and I was shooting 357, and the guy was laughing because I was like dead on. He was like, "You had to shoot." He was like, "Because I hit like 3 on the target and then a couple more on the outside. Not like the outside, but like the outside ring. So I hit all of them in the inside of the ring we were supposed to hit, but like 3 in the inside." He almost missed one though because they were like right on top of each other. Motherfucker. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for today. We've just been sitting here talking about cool shit like guns for the last hour. I don't know. I like guns. Hope you like guns too. You should own one. If you don't, the fuck is wrong with you? Terrible American. Terrible. What does Portman say? Bought a new Ruger RXM Glock clone and added an agency arms gold threaded barrel and changed it to a black Magpul body. It sounds dope. That does sound dope. I don't know what all that means, little kid, but it sounds dope. I think that, it'd be good. I still want this thing though. Wait, what was it called? It was like I think it was by like KFN. Was it P50? Yeah. Yeah, I still want one of these. Totally just because it holds 50 bullets. I want one of these. Yeah. Hell yeah. It uses one of those 50 round things for the 5.7 from the P90. It's just like a fucking hand cannon, bro. Yeah, bro. Like fucking RoboCop. Motherfucking RoboCop gun. I want that one. Yeah. Yeah. One day she'll be mine. If I can ever find it. Which I could find it and just get it sent over. But I just want to go like somewhere and pick it up. You know what I mean? Just want to go somewhere and pick it up. You know, just like pick it up. Just be like beep beep. Just pick it up. Anyways, yeah, we're done for the day. Thanks for everybody coming through here, chilling out with us. We appreciate it. I guess I'll catch you guys again on the flip side. See you again tomorrow, maybe, depending on if the work order gets canceled or not. Either way, much love to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, do all that good stuff. And I guess I will see you guys again on the very next one. That's right. So, bye-bye now. Have a good one. See you later. Adios. Go home now. Or do whatever you do. Bye.